So here's another look at a portion of zone 0, or from your structure 5 feet out. Here we have a few vegetation that we're going to talk about. This right here, this is a very large fuel source, and if you come up, it's overlooking your roof clearance, which are one and the same. You need to remove that back from your roof, and this needs to be condensed way far down. This should be about this big, and it should be a very, very neat consolidated shrub. If you have to have vegetation this large here, it's good to have it cleaned up, all the ladder fuels up, but the person does need to address the canopy here, or the aerial fuels up here, bringing them off the roof and really condensing that vegetation. So if it combusts, it does not impact the house as little as possible. Then we're going to come down here. This is a prime example of a fuel that you want to have. It's clean, it's isolated, there's not a whole lot in here to burn, and this is what you want to look for. It's separated from another fuel source, and that's good. So another thing also we look at here is it has remnants of bark, and at one time this person did have bark throughout all this. That's something you don't want. So if you want to take your bark and replace it with rock, that is what you want. That is a very safe bet. Rocks don't burn, so that's good. So small, independent groupings of controlled vegetation is what you want to see. We're going to step back over here. This is a good example of what not to have in your zone 0 or from your 5 feet from your home. We have a bunch of dead fuels in here that are easily, readily ignitable. All this can combust very quickly. This is a light, flashy fuel, and look at the distance here. This is what we do not want. We don't want this fuel, if it was to combust, to impact this at all, because if this combusts, it's a ladder fuel. The heat from here transfers onto here, this combusts, and now again, it's close to your home. That's why we need to bring this down away from your home, shrink this fuel size, and then shrink this fuel size. It's okay if you were to take a corner of this and have, a little bit of it and remove a big bulk of it, put your rock down or non-combustible material, and you maintain this so it accents your home, but it's not overgrowing and becoming a potential hazard. So here's another example of zone 0 and vegetation being too close and too large to your home. Now, it's an independent fuel source, yet it's put really close to that 5-foot zone. Now, if this was to combust, because this down here, these fine fuels and some of this leaf litter it has, if that was to combust and this was to go up, it would impinge on the eaves of this home, and it would also impinge on the eaves of the home over there. And there's a window over here. So we have 3 major things we want to protect on our home that will be significantly impinged on with this fuel source. So if you have something like this, this needs to either be removed and replaced with something non-combustible or severely shrunk down. And it needs to be very small to where if it was to combust, the heat would not affect the windows and the eaves. This is something that I see that is an immediate need to be taken care of.